Oh, Jackie! Shots fired across the bow!
Oh, Karen.
Nikita is blushing!
The face right. His house.
Yes, we saw
The pile of bodies
the
I leave behind to
Indian.
you.
Deity.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's when she realized. So she said, "Is he Indian?" I mean, you do remember about the previous relationship. You know, when there was there were conflicting interests, cultural and spiritual interests, which took her away from what she believed in. The whole relationship was flawed.
I think toxic
And
is
toxic.
the right word.
Yeah.
We make decisions based on what hurts us in the past. So I can imagine when she saw the deities, she must have been taken aback, and everything just came rushing back to what happened, and all the hurt and everything that she went through. So it may not be
feel-
when I go through the
No,
again.
I did feel
Yeah.
she
She shut down.
she shut down and she
Yeah.
put up this wall.
Would it not then be refreshing to let her meet somebody that's not going to be that? If you know her as well as we do, is that something that she's open to? Avner would like 3 kids. Daryl's going to have one and adopt one because that's just an noble thing to do.
Does he want to go to SPCA and feed the dogs as well?
Emil said that he doesn't necessarily want kids.
Who do we feel would she enjoy a date with the most?
Honestly, I expected better from you.
I've made my decision and I'm basing my decision on eliminating cultural differences. And I'm looking at personalities. Let me make the call.
I am so confused. Who will she be facing in the date of doom? Or will it be the date of delight? Taryn is getting ready for her blind date. Who are the matchmakers chosen?
It's the fact that I would owe myself a date with Billy. It's a big deal. It's really big.
Be surprised. But I am annoyed.
Please don't insist. Don't insist. By no means
Did you have to piss on my chips?
push myself for this to be. I'm most afraid
Just the little ray of sunshine inside this wayward reality.
so the more guarded I am, the easier it is for me. I feel like it's my default setting.
If you could hurry it up, that would help.
Let's do this damn thing.
Yeah, let's do it. Who will be waiting for Taryn?
I have to pitch my feelings. I need to just take a step back and not try to be told and just enjoy.
Waiting, and I could still end up with a slap in the face.
Daryl, ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Michelle have show you now.
Hello.
Oh, bloody hell, you are one maddening wooden deviant.
I'm excited. Okay.
There's a lot of chemistry happening here. I think we have a winner.
I was almost 99.99% sure he wasn't going to be complete.
A glimmer of
How did
positivity.
we feel?
They were fantastic, actually.
They are,
Really a nice bunch. And I got a
I think I'm
special.
going to keep them.
Oh, fantastic.
You spoil me.
A lot of nervous laughter.
Lovely meeting you.
You too, thank you.
What Caroline described her is a bit different actually from what she's seen. So I'm a laser.
Fighting form.
What does that mean?
So you know laser pointers, that shape is not always ideal. So my focus area is to change that shape. To change it from a little rounder
This might call for some
to something a
creative
bit more
thinking.
exotic.
That's always fun.
Not what I was expecting. So, I've been dying to ask this question.
Yeah, sure.
Read my mind.
In
Shit.
your area, I want to say Hindu,
Yes.
but then we found the Bible. So was the Bible a gift?
I was exploring my religion, and I wanted to see what was out there. I used to go to church every Sunday with one of my friends for at least 6 months. Still didn't feel at home. And so one day I decided to go to the temple, and it just felt right.
And you're comfortable with where you are now. I'm a bit concerned that he's in a religion, but he's not fully committed. What else if my friends don't know?
That you are a caffeine dragon. What did you say is your biggest flaw?
My biggest flaw
Mm.
is that yes, I am a beast when I'm moody.
It's something a bit more serious.
So I have a lumpy finger. So when we're speaking flaws,
Give it up.
no, it's permanent. It's permanent.
She seemed quite reserved.
I swear.
Yeah,
Little man.
let's
when
move
the
on.
spring pops out,
So how was your
I'm gonna
last
kick his box to
date
bits.
that you went on?
Pretty awful. After the date, it was
I'll have you shredded and made into bone.
so coming back to my place. So
Yeah, I mean, come on. Doesn't
Oh,
make them
you're
bad
just
people.
a little ray of sunshine inside
Nothing
this
like
wayward
the good
reality.
Yeah, sure.
The date's going badly. That's what's happening,
I
right?
was sorry, but I'm not.
Sakalani, can I just say, if this doesn't work out,
Must be that throw steak I
would
was
I give you a
talking
number?
about.
Hey, that was awkward.
Daryl feels like he's going to be such a good friend.
Have you ever been touched in?
Josh, I know amazing the sporting.
Yes, you did a couple of times.
Am I allowed to use the phone?
Ooh, she's a tough nut to crack.
I think that's a conversation for another day.
Uh-huh. That's really something.
No, I don't actually.
I'm not sure whether she was afraid of speaking a lot
Best
about
thing
things,
I ever got in a raffle.
especially
is I
about
can
whether
have
she'd been
my
married before or not. I still have no idea. I like to laugh a lot.
Right.
You know, I like
Tell
to.
me this, though.
Everything with a bullet.
I don't do jokes. That's not. But I like listening to them and laughing.
When is the last time you were playful?
All the time.
Daryl says he's got a playful side. He was very serious on the date.
So what more did you want to know about me? You haven't
Dedicate the
asked me
pile of
that many
bodies I leave
questions.
behind to you.
Very good listen.
I always feel like you either have the chemistry at the beginning or you don't.
Well, here's to a fabulous evening. Thank you so much.
Let's be honest, Taryn. It wasn't that fabulous.
Fortunately, I didn't feel that kind of chemistry with her tonight. And you
Cheers
did.
to that.
But I also felt a very good connection with her two friends. They were very forthcoming, very open.
You know what would blow my mind? It's a pure date with Daryl, Michelle, Jackie, Nikita, to possibly drink all the alcohol that's in Daryl's house.
South Africa, when I said this was going to be a winner,
Come to those who
I was
dream.
totally wrong. I
So
can
my
admit it.
expectations are quite high.
There must have been something about Daryl that they saw that they didn't possibly see with Arno and Emil.
Special spot.
And
I did.
I mean, it wasn't a bad date.
The way of the future.
I think this still makes me believe in love. I'm still open and optimistic. And yes, she's still finding the one, I guess.
If Schrödinger ever found out about you, he'd have a field day.
So I'm Alistair Anderson. I'm 33. Stay here in Ligari in Johannesburg. In the past, I've been not particularly successful with relationships. I think I've been perceived as arrogant, a bit of a know-it-all, and perhaps closed off emotionally in some regard. So I'm hoping now that I can open up a bit more, experience real love, and give real love back. I can do that. I'd like to give it a go and try to find the one.
I wonder how many different things are in there. Is it infinite? At last, a glimmer of positivity. You spoil me.
Today we're playing Gowrie Johannesburg, where Alistair is waiting for his three matchmakers, ultimate helping him
Always
find
take
the
this
one.
long. It's been
If it's
ages.
true love he's after, let's see how real relationships are.
Oh,
I had Alistair in first year and used to play a lot of poker. He was doing a degree in economics, so you'd have thought he'd be better at poker than he was. But he was a great source of lunch money early days at university. And the friendship has lasted since then.
yo. Gary Melvin. My first impression of Alistair is like kind of devil may care cowboy-esque person. He's this journalist, and he always goes on all of these weird assignments, or he might be in Melville Party.
Already.
Really? Okay.
Well,
Alistair is quite an eccentric
Honestly,
character,
I expected
and
better from
people
you.
say he looks like Colin Farrell.
Cross, just disappointed.
Maybe Ralph Fiennes, or a bearded Jason Momoa. We don't know.
I find you a woman today.
I hope
Probably
you're
not the latter.
harboring a grudge.
We kind of have an idea of like who you want, but what do you like?
so somebody who's a bit ambitious, but in the sense that they've got like a career, so not necessarily a stay-at-home mom. So I'm the stay-at-home dad.
He needs a sugar
Someone
mama.
that, yeah.
He does need an independent woman. What's the deal breaker?
Almost exactly what I wanted.
It's
As long as I've known you, you've never been picky. I've always been his most prolific wingman, so I'm partly to blame for many of those choices. I'm hoping to redeem myself if I can.
I don't mind being hanging with like a celebrity, like there's Jennifer Lopez, and I'm like that other guy with the dancer,
Mark Anthony.
or someone like that. Yeah.
Your celebrity relationship. Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony, they got divorced.
It's not a good start.
I think I would look for someone who's more responsible. Probably someone
There's a
who's
bit
more
like
down to earth, less party.
So now we're gonna go and search for someone to you.
Cool.
We don't know. We made enough mistakes. Bye.
Clearly intelligent and quirky, but who is Alistair beyond his brain?
I've been a journalist for 10 years. Growing up, I wanted to be a movie director. Steven Spielberg was my hero. But then my mom said I needed to make money, so I should go study accounting. And then did honors in journalism. It was sort of a writing, connected thing, and then I knew to get into business journalism. I would describe my relationship with history as
Did you have to piss
Short?
on my chips?
Why did he look at the camera when he said that?
I've had like 2 relationships in total. So over the years, I've approached quite a few women, tried to show interest, but often the result has been that I didn't end up going on a date with them. I don't read the signals, so they're actually interested, and then I kind of don't say something which is really flirtatious. I just sort of say something. It's a bit random.
I'll dedicate the pile of bodies I leave behind to you.
Remember often what I hear, so my general knowledge is quite vast. I saw an advert for Pub Quiz 11 years ago or so. So I went there and we won the first time we quiz. So then I started quizzing there like every second week. And finding I was good at it. So you get that nice feeling that you go there and this is what you're good at.
He's clearly good at random facts, but not at finding the one.
I want to meet somebody who can come into my life and they can add value to my life, but I'm also going to open myself up to possibilities. So be like, okay, maybe that's not such an issue. Whereas I think maybe when I've been younger, very like specific about what I want to become.
while I'm not just going to open my heart up to anybody, I'm not going to be one of these people who says no. They just close themselves off because they get hurt too much.
Well, that gives us some sort of idea. Time to see if the Finding the One database can offer up a match for
Got
Alistair.
my blessings.
Let's begin with that.
As soon as I
Hey,
have some.
let's guys. Begin. That looks right.
At last, a glimmer of
So,
positivity.
men or women for them.
A tough choice. Started strong.
Age, you have to choose a range. 26 to 35 is actually okay, but I think
You don't like them younger though.
he doesn't need to go figure out school.
Definitely not.
He makes bad decisions, that's why we do it in 4th year.
So the ideal attribute, what are we looking for?
Sense of humor, I think, is critical.
I think
forgot
you're
you were a
choosing
bit of a
easy
sadist,
points.
Box.
Yeah, that's
Alistair likes easy.
What?
We're not open-minded because
I think open-minded is
we can be on something.
yeah,
I would drop extrovert and go for confidence. Because
You just want to beat down.
it sort of covers the same stuff. No,
wow.
Oh, indeed. 5 very different king women, and the matchmakers need to choose 3 to interrogate on behalf of Alistair.
So let's start with someone and check her.
okay, she went to
What
You got her down on her.
Can't you tell? I just knew this was going to work out.
Down us, you enjoy running, reading, and spending time with friends. Okay, so good choice.
I'm trained as an engineer, which means
I
that
wonder if this is truly
these
random. It could be
Yeah.
weird, you know.
family trained to support me, and I'm looking for a partner with
Honestly, I expected better from you.
I
I'm not cross.
She's not good best.
like your profile picture. I like vintage artwork.
She's got some taste in cars. So let's have a
I
look at the
shouldn't be
face.
surprised. But I am
That's it.
annoyed.
This is really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
what actually is the boy who's
Ismail say he would.
likes cars, she's out to marathon. Yeah, she's not a moron. She likes stuffing, she's adventurous. Got a lot of everything. Okay, let's look at the next woman.
yeah, so
His eyebrows like.
I've started to
Eyebrows.
enjoy the
On
anticipation.
flick.
Not a good psychological indicator. I hope you're not harboring a grudge.
I love outdoors, but I have a horrible sense of direction.
That's almost exactly what I wanted.
I went hike recently, and I got lost.
You know, and funny is perfect.
This is delicious.
Mr. Ken,
I'm warning you.
so
folks.
he could definitely benefit from sitting and watching. You work with Cliff.
I think she might be too young for him. No, I like. I'm just saying we
So far, so good. So,
This'll keep me in fighting form. Excellent choice, Box.
only once.
Very boy, I like to speak.
Read my mind.
She was talking what else did you do? Hey, Alex, good. It's all to keep up with the foundation.
Wow, 1,000 followers.
This is a super
Oh,
curated
bloody hell, you are
Instagram.
one maddening wooden deviant.
There's no episode.
I'll
Which
dedicate the
is
five boys I leave behind to you.
Tegan is the only blonde in it, and that's a strong point in her favor. Let's check out Kumi, who's 28.
she's a businesswoman that's lost people get used to that.
Sapiosexual.
Sapiosexual, I don't know what that is.
So
Attracted to intelligence.
to intelligence. Oh. Alistair will be tickling her brain.
Hi, I'm Kumi Bitsalezi. I'm 27 and I'm from Johannesburg.
Yeah, people from the East Rand claim that from Joburg.
One of the greater Johannesburg mysteries.
It takes a lot for a woman to go on camera without makeup.
So I'm looking for somebody who enjoys just trying new things because that's what I'm about.
That's like confidence, like just shining.
Let's check her list. I think she's the only one who's. So.
Yeah.
Demonstrate history of what
In a few
marketing
ticks, I
and
guess I'll
advertising.
find out just how
Yeah,
lucky I really am.
You had the as Alistair's girlfriend.
Well, no, there's
Spoil
five.
me.
You can tell the exes are on this Instagram account. That's what I would. That's what a clear.
I
She's,
hope you're not
she's an
harbouring a
accountant.
grudge.
The top of my bucket list is to reach the base camp players with me. So you should have to wait for them.
That's
Did
almost
you do?
exactly what I wanted.
I really enjoy what I'm doing at the moment because of the flexibility. Although if I could choose again, I'd probably do
You
something.
want to eliminate in this video the
I
possibility
can't wait.
in this film.
Seriously, I don't have time.
And a good humor.
Sort of go-
Can't be stingy when dispensing lethal force. I'm sure you understand. I've got ammo and 16
Like,
Who else
honestly,
wants
between
some?
him and the today with fear, which day do you think we should
I'm
choose?
always keen to
I mean,
expand
I
my
like this one, this one.
We have this
Got anything
quietly. Even one of them, go for this one, this one.
mercy killings.
That's what I think.
I think we actually do that.
Yeah. That, yeah. That was
It was young.
A unanimous decision by the matchmakers, and we still have no idea who they have chosen.
Count my blessings.
Can't wait to find
As
out.
soon as I have some. I shouldn't be surprised. I am annoyed.
It's group date time, and surprise, surprise, Alistair's matchmakers host feed you messes for their interrogate.
Already.
During through it's to reveal who has the
yeah. Today. But I said it's my bad shirt.
It's Fumi. It's the official business.
Yes. No. I mean, what?
Fire sale.
I was like, there was.
It's a bit like roulette.
There's black
At least it's not the
That's
Russian
good.
kind.
That will.
I'm glad you were
Are very trusting of these strangers who are getting lost in a maze with Lynn and Sophia. Let's find out who these braves hold.
You know, on the other side. And for me, I'm 68. I'm an onion. So that's the best describe to me. An onion is good out on the outside, but when you get to the inside, it's very mushy. I'm particularly on the inside. Coconut.
This is what we get away from it.
Why do you think you'd be like a good choice for our friend Alistair?
Yes.
Because I'm funny and pretty, that's it. Obviously, I'm based on my own
Slim pickings around here, isn't it?
I've been available for about 3.5 years now. This is
Consider
the
that
shopping
fun.
center once again, and the garage at 2 a.m. isn't working, the club isn't working. I'm even shocked to see my ancestors. I like
I'm always keen to expand my weapon portfolio.
The other side of town, Alistair and Neil are about to embark on a quest of their own. They will be visiting the women's homes to see what they can find.
Excellent choice, Fox.
This is our first one visit. We're at Captain Parker at Cooney's house.
Let's check it out, and I'm eager to see what it finds.
I'm going to try to use my scientific skills. I'll figure out exactly what kind of woman we need.
It's not bad, it's not bad.
Mean
How
Ruth,
many different things are
there are a
in
few
there?
cracks in it,
Is
but
it
beggars not
infinite?
confusers. Ooh, that's a different
Are
kind
you
of
just the little ray of sunshine inside this wayward
Agents
reality?
of the night.
I'm trying to write it right and it's not before.
That's clearly coming as a surprise to Neil. Maybe the matchmakers don't know him well enough.
It comes to business. What do you find attractive about a guy physically and intellect, like well, personality-wise? I am absolutely certain. I really want to know what someone I can't learn from. I don't like people who just say I don't know. And she's super extroverted, so talkative, so confident. Personality is very important. Only because me myself even I've got like excellent. Yeah.
From Bootsby personality into his bedroom and some sexy shoes.
Not a fit fetishist, but muscular shoes can go a long way.
No, we're not talking sensitive running shoes here.
Science from Neil.
She leaves the house looking good. And think that's what Alice
I wondered how gratifying that
Small
might be,
feet.
but
You know they said about women with small feet.
have to wear small shoes.
That's it.
Back in the maze, the group is still walking the path of discovery.
Why did Alistair's last relationship end?
He likes people quite easily, but because you're so open to new relationships, he'll just open up to some wrong relationship. It's got a good heart. Like, it's difficult to see for most people. That's why it's
have you
difficult.
shredded and made
Because
into
he's
log
very
rolls?
awkward.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Do you think your friend is ready to settle down
At
and go long
a
term?
glimmer of
With
positivity.
the right person. He also like wants to learn, but he in terms of learning, it's relationship learning.
Okay, riddle.
This'll keep
I
me
can
fighting
fizzle
for.
like bacon.
Excellent choice,
I'm made
Fox.
with an egg. I have plenty of backbone, but lack a good leg. I peel layers like onions, but still remain whole.
Honestly,
I can
I
long
expected
like a
better from you.
flagpole, yet fits
I'm
in a
not
hole.
cross, just
What
disappointed.
am I?
The answer's Pumi. She's an onion. Or was that a coconut?
It's a snake.
Yes.
Fizzle like bacon, egg.
Just
Like,
knew this was going to
okay.
work out.
That's in the next one.
Pumi making short work of that.
We're in Pumi's bedroom, and there's an elephant in here.
Not quite sure if I'm ready to
A
be
glimmer of
stepdad, but
positivity.
I mean, these look like baby clothes as well.
one step at a time. I've kind of had relations with single moms, but I haven't fully dated one. Maybe because I was running away from
The children?
responsibility.
Same thing.
This is more than you'd get someone for a baby shower.
He was the only person who gave us a LinkedIn page. We were like, this is an ambitious person. It's like a driven person, motivated. Instagram was private, so we never ever saw any photos.
My Instagram is only private because I've actually got I've got a daughter, but it's 2-year-old. And it's the only reason why.
Alarm bells are going off in Melvin's brain.
How does Alistair feel about actually being with somebody who's actually already got a child?
I think he would respond well to it. He would try and take more of a manly position, take responsibility a bit more. So
After I had my child, I just decided to just take time out because I was very traumatized by that experience. Now I feel like, okay, she's a bit older, and now I can make that extra room to give a bit of attention to somebody else.
if you meet Alistair for the first time, what's the first question you think you ask him?
Do you want to have kids?
Okay, that's a good question.
Because that's a very important question.
Especially when you've already got kids.
How are you feeling about Pumi's house?
It's got a bit of character. Maybe needs some decorations. I mean, I barely decorate.
Surely never found
She's
out
got
about
one
you.
picture on me
Yeah,
here.
field day.
So guys, we're at a dead end now. We have to go back.
Well, you just the little ray
So-
of sunshine inside
There
this
is no
weird
left.
reality.
Will Alistair's potential dates ever get out of the maze?
You spoil me.
The happy gang are still wandering around in a daze. Maze. Let's find out more about Cleo.
We need to see if any previous people have left a stress message. Hungry for time. Ate only.
My name is Kia Pillay. I'm
It's like
26
you've read my
and
mind.
I was born and bred in Johannesburg. I'm a Joburger through and through.
I've never used a dating app. I've never done anything like that. So my brother nominated me more to upset me than anything else.
He thought that this was something I would never ever do because I'm such a private person. I'm very shy.
But then, are you actually ready to meet someone?
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't have done it just for nothing.
I'd like to meet someone who is just as keen to make a success of their life as I am to make a success of mine.
Off to northern Joburg, so Alistair and Neil can put Cleo's home under the microscope.
We're in our second house. This is Cleo's house. Very different decor to the last one. It's got more of a homey feel.
And my concern is that Cleo still stays with her parents.
I mean, that's a problem if she's over a certain age.
Yeah.
My family's very friendly, very, very happy to make someone feel welcome.
Looks like if you don't treat Cleo well, things aren't going to go too well for you either.
They'll ask the deep questions that the family is supposed to ask that make them uncomfortable. But honestly, they do that more for their amusement than anything else.
Pruning shears if someone's in a sadistic mood.
Neil doing his best to terrify Alistair.
Based on all the weaponry, Neil's dad might be a bit scary.
So I was just wondering about Alistair's exes, why they're now exes.
I think there are people who don't really see